bending and looking and twisting. So you distract him from whatever he might be hallucinating about. He's not bad, he's just gotten big and strong and reactive. He is now what his pedigree says he should be. Big, strong, and hot. So the walk should be flowing forward, getting your horse warmed up. Nice big steps. Walk on you. Walk on. Come. That's about a half length stride. I don't care if it's a hunter or a dressage horse, a trail horse, it's got to go forward. But you're doing very nicely, Mayor. She doesn't seem concerned. She looks because she looks, but she's not feeling particularly reactive. No, she's fine. He looks like he'd be happier if he had somebody to follow. The girls get talking and life stops. So I'm just going to go to work, right? Walk along. The more they warm up and walk, the more forward they get, the better the day is going to go. You look forward, you look like you're leaning forward and begging him to go instead of telling him to go. That's better. Is your horse used to working indoors? Okay. He just acts tentative. I don't know what he's thinking about. He's like, I don't know about this job. I'm being good. Come on, honey, walk on. What is he? He's nicely so. He's not extremely so. Is he feeling better, Hannah? Good. He looks happier. He looked a little armed at first. Like, uh-oh.
He just needs to realize that not everything is going to kill him.
He has a whole lot more twitch to him than he used to.
Is this his first inside too?
Huh?
Is this Hannah's rising first time inside out?
Yes. And he's very good about it. And she says, sitting up there, you can feel him going, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
She says he spooks easy.
Well, he does. And, you know, and he's handling it. So you have the brain of the Arab and the power of the full breath, which makes for, when Rojak used to breathe them, he'd say, these things ain't wired the same. There you go. Everybody else left. Where'd they go? You're going to get eaten. That's too bad. Don't worry. You're with two good horses who both figure it out. That's a good girl.
I could not find the bit anywhere when I was
All
looking.
right. Well, I'll leave it with you. And if my husband throws a fit, we'll do something. I've never seen it anywhere else, but I just soon you have it because it makes a big difference to your horse.
It did.
My horses won't miss it because they don't know it exists. No, she was a totally different horse.
She was. Do you think Purina Amplify or Purina Super?
Amplify for the top line.
Okay.
Outlast for any gut problems.
Okay.
And some of the feeds, like Ultium has Ultium has Outlast in it.
Okay.
I don't know if the Amplify I love. I get a great top line out of it.
Yeah, when I was looking on their website, they have something Super Sport or something,
That I haven't dealt with.
and I don't even know if I can get it.
I use Outlast, keep their guts happy, and Amplify to put top lines on.
Yeah.
And my husband drives this great big 16 two-hand rack bones Dutch harness horse. What's not Dutch harness? It's saddle bred. So it's got big angular bones everywhere. And Amplify actually keeps him filled out because he's impossible not to look like a hat rack.
Yeah.
But he looks really good on Amplify.
Okay, so then I'll do Amplify.
Yeah. That'll help with the top line. All righty, I think we go trotting. Don't run Kevin over. Do not run over the videographer. Just make it an easy trot. Let everybody have time to think. He can go a little easy on the corners, a little easy on the rail for a minute, and then he can go to working the rail once he figures out he's okay. I don't mind if he travels a little tentative at first.
Okay.
We'll just let him be comfortable. The more you sit back, the more you ride open and tall, the more the horse thinks you're in charge here, because you are. Make sure your posting's nice and loose, Hannah. You're a very strong rider, but sometimes you get tight. You still need to be loose while you're strong. I love the strength, but I want it loose too. You can use the whole ring. You can pass. You can circle. You can cut across the ring. Whatever it takes for your horse to go well. And a reminder just to keep your same pace all the way around. Usually when the circle, they want to slow down. That's very nice, Hannah. Elastic in the arm. Let him stretch, if you will. You kind of have to keep saying, are you ready to stretch? Okay. Are you ready to stretch? So you let him go. If he doesn't go, take him back, make him secure again, and then there you go. There you go. So even if they tell you, no, I'm not ready, keep asking. Because suddenly he said, oh, I'm okay. And it makes your warm-up happen much quicker. Or you just let him go and have him stretch into you. He's not sure he can, but you can show him that he can. All the way down to the corner, Jess. There we go. So use the space. Did she not work much recently? No. Okay. Well, if you think she needs a break, take one. Very good, Hannah. Very good. Very good. Just keep offering him a place in the reins. Make him want to use his neck. Make him want to stretch. Find his big trot. Foley looks worried. Not much is worrying him. He's being really good. Gradually, you want to work up to a more forward trot. She's being pretty good about being forward. There you go, Hannah. The floatiness is starting to come out of the trot. He's bending and he's sitting and he's using his hops.
Yeah.
Keep activating the right hind leg. I know it's not his favorite job, but I want him to outgrow being a baby and learn to use it. He'd like to stay a baby forever, but that's not going to happen. Good boy. Keep your eyes up, Hannah. When your eyes are down, your head tips forward, your shoulders come around, and everything goes to pieces. You need eyes on your world. So everybody turn around, go the other way. Take a little turn right where you are. Right rein, right rein, right rein. Good. Just plain steer. You have to ask with your elbow so your horse feels a moving arm. Oop, the old lady need a break, I guess. I would switch my whip to the inside hand so it acts as an extension of your inside leg to get her to lift her belly up and out. That's a good boy. Send him and let him go. Send him and let him go. That's it. And when that right leg's on the outside, Hannah, you still have to ride it because that's what propels him around the ring. So every corner, send his outside leg working. Very good. Very good. The more you use it, the stronger it'll get. Her outside leg. Everybody needs outside leg reminded to go. We get so busy with the inside leg, we forget the outside leg has to work. And come down the wall a little straighter, a little longer. It's like he's planning to turn early. You don't need to let him. Come straight down. Very good. Very good. There's that nice floaty trot. Which you can't find till he gets done being nervous. There's a good girl, Mars. She looks pretty sound these days.
Finally.
Yeah.
Which is why she's retired.
How many years has it been?
Since she's been retired,
Wow.
5 years.
Now everybody looks nice. Make sure you're not leaning in, Hannah. That's much better. That looks to me like you're riding, he's saying, yes, ma'am. Otherwise, it looks like he's going my way. She looks really good. Now every time I see the earth twitch under their feet a little bit, I think, uh-oh, another hole. She just stepped a little deep right there, and I thought, oh.
That one over there was near a groundhog hole.
Yeah.
So
That's not new.
the one on the other, there was one where she had a groundhog so she knew about. This was new that they didn't see that before.
But I bet it's
But it
related
was
to,
probably off
I'm
next.
sure it's related to the same
Oh,
family.
I think that's when I think you said that. That's all connected.
It's lovely footing, but it's easy to invade it. So remember, you don't want your horse to lean in on the corners. Step on your outside stirrup, take your inside leg up to the armpit, pop the shoulder up. Coming down here, put your inside leg on him, lift his shoulder up. There, good boy. He was positioning to flop around the corner, and you didn't let him. He doesn't need to flop around any more corners. He's not a baby anymore. This horse is going better and better forward. That's nice. It looks like he's deciding it's okay. Keep it bending your elbow and send him a little more forward. Come on, bub. I want him kind of looking like he's sailing around. There you go. Good. Everybody looks pretty civilized. You may find in here you have to work a little harder to keep them forward because all the turning backs them off. I guess probably the smallest space Rising's had to work in. And he's like, well, this is kind of confining. That's how we get more work out of them. So remind him just to keep pushing. That's it. Good. This is very pleasant. And he's light in your hand now, which I like. So Jess, you tend to sit in on both horses. You want to sit out over your outside stirrup, because when your body comes in, you invite your horse to fall in. He can go by my feet. They're not going to eat him. That's a good boy. Not so bad now, huh? Keep going. So I should see the same speed through the corner, down the long side, across the short end, or whatever you're doing. The speed should be the same. Should not die when you turn. It should not die when you go straight. It should not get faster when you turn or faster when you go straight. And it's your job to regulate the speed because the horse doesn't give a hoot. They don't know about regular speed. Not their issue. It's your job to make it happen. And sometimes Hannah, he goes flowing along and he just kind of takes a break. You have to remind him not to. Let's give everybody a walk. Close your knees and they'll walk. Good. And then you can let them stretch. Let them put their necks down. Give their backs a break. Let his head go, say, Hannah, see if he'll go long and stretch. That's good. He's working really well, like he's keeping track of what's outside that door. He's got lots of things to think about. This one pretty fit. He's been working. He's been working.
Yes.
He looks fit,
Thanks.
but I don't want to wear him out.
No, you won't.
Okay, good. Hi. How are you? She's good about stretching. Give me my time. Looks like her toes are long.
They are. They're always.
You have a lack of farrier?
I'm very.
Oh. Well, you better get to work. But that doesn't help her soundness.
But I just want to trim it for the store.
Because the pastern angle's supposed to match the hoof angle. Hers doesn't right now. Then you put her in the sand and it really makes it hard for her. Some people don't know much about staying out of a horse's way. You can pick your reins back up. It's still raining out there? No. You look like you were bundled up for emergencies. Huh?
There was a wind picked up out there.
Yeah, yeah. You got here first. You can sit. And you may trot. Is Marty home or is he over at Holly's? Yeah.
No, to Holly's.
So you rode him over?
No, his trailer. I was taking over.
And he got in.
It took a few minutes.
Huh.
Better than last night, though?
Well, he got there.
Oh, that's a positive.
Yeah. That's nice and straight. Rising stride so long, he's almost always turning in here. That doesn't hurt him. He's like, this is hard. Make a transition to walk, but don't fall asleep. Walk. Walking. Good. And trot, trot. Back to trot. Try not to lean forward when you want to go. Just sit still. So the point of doing a lot of transitions is to get your horse more balanced and more obedient to your aids. Like when you say go, it should go. You say come back, it should come back. We don't need a call waiting answer. They're only as quick as you ask them to be. If you don't ask for more, you don't get it. And forward a bit. Come on, bub. That's better. Of course, Rising's got to get the request from his brain to his darn long legs. That's a long ways. And again, walking. Walk. Good. Keep the walk alive. And trotting. Don't lean forward, Hannah. I saw you do that. Just a little bit. You lean forward. Says, oh, don't bother. When you lean forward, the energy you've created goes out your tail. And so he goes, well, in a minute. So I shouldn't see the upper body make any statement. Your legs are your legs, your arms are your arms. Upper body should not be part of go or stop. And walking. Good. Much better. And this time the walk stayed forward. Trotting. Go. So sit still, move your leg. If you're asking the horse to go and you move your body, you confuse him because he was listening to your leg, then your body squirmed. your body overrides all other aids. The aids, we taught him, they're man-made. The body moving is a natural aid. It alarms the horse, so it overrides whatever else you said. So your body has to be quiet for the horse to hear your arms and legs. That's very nice right there. It's got more boing. He shortened up, wakened up, put it together. And walking, close your knee and walk. Trotting. Ah, that time he heard you, Hannah. If you're going to stop, Jess, don't stop on the track. It's a small enough space. It's a little more crowded than you're used to in the big ring. So you kind of have to watch out for each other. Not sitting inward, Hannah. Sit your butt over your outside heel. That's it. So when you ride in a group, you have to think about the rest of the group. Don't stop where you're in somebody's way. If somebody is stopped, circle around them, whatever it takes. There's room for all of you. And walking. Good. That's pretty prompt, huh, Hannah?
Yeah.
He couldn't do that a few days ago. Now he puts his leg down, he sits, and he's done. Trot, trot. Sit tall and trot. Yeah. Good. The more you sit tall, the more you sit still, the more the horse can hear you. If you come forward, you unbalance him, you concern him. Oh, what are you doing, huh? And then he doesn't think about what you're asking. And now come to halt. Well, bend your knee, Jess, don't brace. So when you want to make a downward transition, close your knee and bend your leg so you don't brace. And trot, trot. Sit tall, go. Good. If you brace with your leg, that's the same as moving your body around. The horse goes, uh-oh, what's the matter with her? So you want to bend your knee when you want to stop. When she feels you brace, she goes, I'm Arab and I'm sensitive. Come on, bub. A little more energy. There we go, good. He's very clever. He just slips back into not quite working. Ah, that's a good boy. And he's so much bigger, he's going to pass everybody. You have two kind of normal moving Arabs and a great big thoroughbred cross. So I expect him to catch people. Good boy. He's much straighter today and much more shoulder floor. Let's make whoa, 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 and back, back, 4 or 5 steps. Not turn on the haunches, buddy, back, back. Good boy. After you back, trot. When you're done, trot, trot. Sit up and trot. So I do this exercise, the halt, back, trot, to get them over their hind legs and pushing with their hind legs. And it does make a difference. So Hannah, make sure you feel the same energy all the time. It's really hard with a floater because they float along. It seems so easy. Then they fool you. They keep floating, but they don't push. Come on, bud. That's what he does. He says, she won't notice. It's a big difference in energy. That's nice. Everybody make whoa. Don't brace. Ah, good, Jess. And back. Somebody back. Back 4, 5, 6 steps, whatever. As soon as you're done, take off. Go right from the back to the trot. Back and go. Good boy. Try not to bring your hand down below his neck. You just trot past the ones that aren't backing. Ah, that's a good boy. Good boy. He can go, Hannah. That was nice. He's sort of at the stage where I know how to back, but I'm not sure I want to. He's having fun being slightly rebellious. That's good boy. Keep your energy. Come on. So you want you to make him go, not just follow him around while he's going. We're looking for you not to be a passenger. So when you get down to this end, go up the center line and change direction. So C is this side of the door, apparently. There you go. Follow the lights. Look up, Hannah, at the lights. Go right when you get there. Go up the center line. Up the center line. Follow the lights. That means you got to look up at the lights. The center line goes up the middle of the ring. There you go. Good job, Jess. Watch out for Hannah and you go up center line. You can beat her there. I like good rush hour traffic driving. That's a good way. Up the center line, Hannah. You can make that turn. Good job. She's like, I can do that. A little exciting. He thought he might pop around, then go left. So come up the center line of the ring. Just follow the lights up the middle. Put your head up and look at the lights so you know where you are. They don't go straight. Up the center line, Jess. Go left up there. Up the center line and go right, Hannah. Good. That surprised him. Go left, Jess. Right, Hannah. Now, baby horse is really going to wonder. Good job. Up the center. Right up under the lights. Like your turn was a little bit late. Hurry up, Jess. You can make it. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Good. Now you're going to go right, Jess. Hannah, you're going to go left. I like it when Rising gets a little excited about something. It shows some life. Good. Stay forward through the turn. Up the center. Keep your eyes up so you know you're right under the lights. I should see the lights shining off your helmets. Jess, you're going to go left. Hannah, you're going to go right. That was a good correction, Hannah. He said, oh my God, I got to go. Stay forward, forward, forward. Good boy. He thinks all those turns are for taking a vacation. Up the center. Look up, turn up. Turning late. You're both late. Come on, bud. Bend before you turn. Go so you're changing direction. I figure we have a center line. We might. Very nice, Hannah. He didn't quit that time, did he?
Yeah.
He went, damn, she's been kicking me. I better go. Turn up center. Follow the lights. The middle's pretty easy to find because of the lights. It's like when you're driving a Fjord. If you can't go straight, you got a problem because of the line up the middle of the horse. Now you got really nice forward, Hannah. Keep the same around the turn. Forward, forward, up, up, yeah. He says, well, darn, I got to collect a little to do that. That's what I want him to do. Good. Jess, you're letting her belly fall in the middle. She's making the turn by dropping her belly in the middle. You're supposed to carry her belly up with your leg. That's better. We're making quick turns, and she's been leaning instead of carrying herself. That's very nice, huh? It's really elegant now. Because you buried him a little bit in the turns. And he went, well, I got to get out of here. And you got exactly the right answer. Until we bury him in the turn, he doesn't know what to do to help himself. Now keep him forward, Hannah. Inside leg, outside leg, inside leg, outside leg. So both legs have to work. There you go. Keep her belly up with your inside leg. Much better, Jack. Good boy. Send him. That was a little different spot. He went, uh-oh, now what do I do? You send him up with your leg. He has to understand that Wherever Hannah points you, just keep on powering. Can't blame him for wondering. He's never been in this situation. I think this is the smallest space he's ever been in. Because his ring at home in Virginia is huge. His ring in Florida is huge. That's wonderful. It's a real working trot. Not fast, just powerful. Okay, I think you can all have another walk. Close your knees and walk. Good kids. So that's a lot of funky turns for no reason. You did them. Let them stretch. So that really changed the quality of Rising's trot.
Yeah. You really work the turn.
Was that? It's. I'm sure it's the smallest space he's ever had to work in.
Oh yeah. This I can feel he's struggling through the
He
turn.
gets it, but then he got it. At first he was like, "Whose body is this?
Yeah.
Lady needs to trip." We were joking last night about one time, a rainy day. We were, I think, at the other ring, and Jim Brosius said he was too hot. We took his coat and he steamed the rest of the lesson. He had 2 turtlenecks. They'd gotten really wet, and he spent the rest of the lesson steaming. Went around steaming. Got more layers. I don't know how many times he's had anybody undress on top of him. He doesn't seem to care. It was much better when you made her keep up around the turn. Because she was playing pole bending. She was going to catch that Bay Arab. And she was cutting every corner as fast as she could. There you go. That's the last layer you're allowed to take off. When we were kids, my parents said, if you have to go without your clothes, it's fine, but don't go without your helmet. So we used to take our shirts off and ride around our sports bras, which wasn't really what they meant, but we did it. Make sure I leave you time to canter. I get fiddling around, then I go, oh, they don't have much time to canter. As Jess knows, I like to canter you to death. You're doing very, her breathing's getting better as you go, too. She's clicked into work mode.
Yeah.
Big Boy's really going to have to organize himself to canter in here.
Oh yeah.
It's much more exciting than being home in Virginia. They haven't gone to Florida yet, have they?
No, I don't think so.
They don't usually get there this early. I don't think he ever got used that much.
No, other than Kelsey, I don't think anybody really liked to ride.
No, Kelsey, I was there when she was starting him. And she got along with him right away. Now what do we got? An invasion? We never know what's coming in the door.
Apparently, everybody would always fall off.
What's that?
Apparently, people would always fall off.
Ah,
Which I don't know why he doesn't really do anything. Like, he doesn't block.
no, but he was kind of a big Klutzenheimer when he was younger and they were breaking him. It was like he wanted to know what to do with leg number 5 and leg number 6. I used to think he was going to fall down. There are all kinds of people wandering in. Hey, Judy. How about you? You still look like my cousin Susan.
Oh, Randy, we just bring the chairs in for a little while.
Spot was getting tired.
Okay, kids, you can pick your reins back up.
Take it. Take it. It's all yours.
Hold the chair down.
I might lean on the back of it with my hand, but.
Ready to go, big guy? He doesn't think we're carnivores anymore. I assume your horse canters fine. Maybe, maybe not.
Sometimes.
These other two are pretty quiet. They're not going to do anything wild. You want to canter first? See what he thinks? I'm kind of cantering nut. If you ride with me, you're going to canter. All right. Well, let's go ahead and pick up the canter and see what happens. You can all go, I think. Canter when you're ready. You can always go in a big circle if you need to. Sit back, Hannah. Sit up, ask with your body upright. There you go. Need to fix a lead, Jess. I wouldn't mess around that corner too much. These guys are quiet. They're not going to go rocketing off anywhere. Sit your body back, Hannah. Use the shoulders and your rib cage to back him off. There you go. Well, we got one cantering. The green one. So put your seat down and under, shoulders over your hips. Follow him with your seat, not your shoulders. And now ask. My babe canter. Does anybody know who the girl in the Bay Area is? I don't either. Nobody tells me. I think he's fine. Sit back so you don't encourage him to buck. Holly, who's on the Bay Area?
Jeannie DeVico, yeah. Jeannie DeVico.
Oh. She seems so tentative. I didn't want to kill her. Keep going, Bob. That's it. Good. You keep your eyes up, it helps encourage him to go.
Looking good, Jeannie.
If you post, he'll trot. Keep your butt down, Hannah, so he wants to go. Good. That's all the canter he wants. These guys will just keep cantering. They're not going to bother you. Use a circle when you need it, Hannah. Yeah, good. Sit when you want canter, Jeannie. You post, he'll keep trotting. There we go. If you keep posting, he keeps trotting. Is he likely to buck? It looks like he wants to. That's good, Hannah. Be ready for him when he quits. He quits because he runs out of jump, because he doesn't know how to jump very well yet. But he's getting it. This is perfect for him. You can see his canter changing. He's starting to rock and jump, carry his neck up instead of fall on his face. You notice he's learning to get off his forehand because he has to make the turns in here. He can fall down one or the other. Good. That's pretty nice. Watch both these horses changing their balance. Boy. Very nice with your upper body now, Hannah. She being good, huh, Jess? Ah, very nice. I remember when she couldn't do that. All right, you may trot. They won't run you down. They just sound like they're going to. You can trot. Nice organized trot. Don't let her run, Jess. Very nice, Hannah. Now his back is loose. That was good. They both got better and better. They both got more balance, more body carriage. Now his trot's fancier.
Yeah.
He kind of wanted to rebel, but you didn't let him. Hannah, remind him to stay packaged. There you go. He kind of wants to sprawl because it was hard work, but he can stay together. He said, you know how hard it is to move all these bones? It's not easy. I'm only 5 years old. He's got to trot till he's good. Then he can have a break. There he goes. So turning him's kind of always the answer. And you may walk. Close your knees and walk. Good girl, Mars. That was very, very nice. Good girl. Yeah, you're trying to kill me. Everybody can stretch. We have one more group, right? Holly, after this, another group?
You have an individual.
Huh?
You have individuals.
An individual.
Completely private, completely.
Oh,
With
I didn't bring
chairs.
I didn't bring my radios over because nobody told me there was a private.
Do you think they won't hear you?
I
can
don't
go get
care.
Do you
Who
want
is
me to
it?
go- It's Jen. Do you want me to go get your radio?
Sure, that'd be
On the
great.
porch? I'll go get it.
Yep. There's 2 boxes. You better bring them both because I can't describe you which one I want.
Okay.
Yeah, they're kind of where the rest of my junk is. I didn't realize.
You have to do the same bit talk again a bunch. Too.
What?
You have to do the same bit talk.
That's okay.
Because my mother wants to come.
Yeah, your mother told me she was coming.
She told me she wants now a small driving horse.
And what's she going to use the bits on?
Good. I'm just telling you what.
We just keep her happy.
Okay. Okay.
Easy to keep her
One
happy.
more thing for me to do.
She wants me to sing and dance for her. I'll sing and dance for her. This morning she said, I want to see those bits. I said, well, come stick your head in the bag. She won't see the ones that are in service, and they were all working well. So that changed direction.
She
Not
might
quite
need a
done.
change of
What's
bit.
that?
She might need a change of bit. It's been a lot of years.
Yeah, she's a little just kind of, she's a little numb in it.
Yeah, she doesn't like it anymore, and I do a lot around.
She's not really complaining, but she's not acknowledging you.
No,
No,
and
she-
part of it is she has some melanomas.
Oh, right.
And we had them removed, and we did the vaccine.
But you
they
still
went
have
back.
some tender spots
Yeah.
from them.
Yeah.
She's not being rude about it, but just kind of going la 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 la.
Yeah. So I spend most of the time in the Hackamore just because it's.
Yeah, well, that's actually fine for her situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she's happier.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have to go out and prove anything.
No. But our lesson, we need a.
Yeah. The joys of gray horses.
He's got them all over you.
Everybody looks so quiet. They're all kind of walking around like, maybe if she doesn't see me, I won't have to work. Ready to play again?
I think his brain is about fried.
Yeah, although he's really doing wonderful things with his body. But I'm sure he can't quite process all of it.
He's got such long legs.
Has any chiropractor worked on him? Anybody done chiropractic stuff on him? Because his hip and his spine are so stuck up to the right. He walks away, his whole butt's crooked. He's good about it. You know, he lets you ride through it. But I look at it, I think, my God, that's crooked. Yeah, his from his hip to the top of his tail, across his butt, is up and a little bit torqued, and he carries that hip up high. Whole right-hand side of his body sticks up,
Okay.
and the left side drops down. And you watch him walk away.
Oh, yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, see it?
Yes.
Oh, rig's crooked. He does really well with it. He holds the bones up on the right side, and then there's a hollow where his gluteal muscles should be, and the end of his spine goes every which way but loose. And I last saw him in July. He was lean. Now he's got nice muscle on him, but he still has a pretty crooked butt. Okay, you can pick your reins back up. He's very good about it, but it's hard for him. One of the things I have to do when the chiropractor comes see them is I make the chiropractor watch them work. Because they look and they say, there's nothing wrong with that horse. I said, let me show you. I get it working, and they go, oh my God. And so fix it. Somebody. I think that's why it gets tired to the right, because it doesn't move. That's the wind? Wow. It sounds like G Toto. This doesn't look like Kansas. I love your ring.
Thank you.
The most wonderful footing. It's just beautiful. And that it's so good to work in a box with these ones.
We bought a different kind of sand. I had a dressage person here for years who's not here anymore. And then I actually have to replenish it. This is shredded sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the rubber makes the difference. It really makes it
I
nice.
like the sneakers better than the rubber, actually.
And you can tell because there are little orange colored spots in it.
Well, you know the little tabs that are reflective
Yep.
on the back when it was new? In night, it would glitter in here. So it doesn't glitter anymore. But
It sounds kind of
but it
nuclear
It comes
toxicity.
in big boxes, so all I have to do is order like 2 or 3 boxes, and you have a big fluff party, and you throw the stuff in the air, and that's how you
And
spread
then
it.
it takes care of itself.
Yeah.
It makes a great footing. Okay, you may canter when you're ready. Sit back, Hannah. Lean back when you want canter. You can canter when you're ready. Sit back and ask. Good boy. He says that really helps. So when you want to canter, sit back and ask. Oh, everybody got it. Don't run up too tight on Jeannie's horse's butt. That's it. I don't want to worry him. Just don't crowd the little bay horse's rear end. Good girl. With your right leg, remind her to keep her right leg under because it sticks out. See your right hind leg? Goes like this. Good boy. Keep riding the right hind under, Hannah. There we go. And Jess, she needs her right hind. Push your right hind up under her. Sit to your left. Better. She can a little bit like a duck. It walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck. You can tell the one that's had a lot of ring schooling. Like for the turn, sit up, don't let her bring you forward. Yeah, and send her right hind under. It's much better. Good boy. I don't think everybody's used to working in a group. Very nice balance, Hannah. You like it? All the way across that end, he stayed balanced. He didn't, so keep your body up. Don't let your waist fall out behind you, because that says to him it's okay to be sloppy. That's it, Jeannie. Try not to lean in. You lean in, he falls in. Good boy. That's really nice. If you notice, he exhales when he lands, which is what they're supposed to do. That's another reason for cantering, is to break up the breathing pattern when they're hyperventilating a trot. Because when they canter, they can't. They take a bigger in, and they take a bigger dump out. So they're really running good oxygen. Whereas when they're panting, they're going, not necessarily rhythm of the trot, and they're not making big enough oxygen exchange. So you can have horses going pretty shitty and go low for a while, and they feel better. But they don't know how to do it themselves. Right. Very nice, Hannah. Come on. Amazing how small he can circle, huh? Because he's really working right. I don't think this rider canters a lot. You hear her, she's cantering, breathing perfectly with the canter too. It's just lighter and softer because she's little. The thoroughbred gives you the big high blow. That's it. Sit back and lean out a little. Good, and then he doesn't lean in. If she's tired, she can quit. I don't want to kill her. She hasn't been worked with. And you may trot. Get your trot organized right away, Hannah. Bring your right hind under. Send his belly out. That's it. Fall in is his go-to. Good boy. There you go. soon as you got the butt under him, he was back to even and nice body carriage. But his go-to place for resting is to let his butt fall in, because it's a baby butt. Looks like everybody's had enough. We cooked them. Well, you have been going an hour. Is she working again today?
Yes,
I don't want to kill her the first hour.
after lunch.
You can try a different bit if you want. I'm gonna get all the bits out again at lunch.
I brought one that Fred gave me. I
Okay,
brought it back.
that's fine.
Of course, I know.
Well, we'll see. It might be good. Yep. It's amazing what a change will do. Like I like Susie in that bit.
Yeah.
You said answer me. She said I already did.
Like
And
she did this,
when you
wasn't-
got your arms organized so they're only doing this,
Right.
she stopped complaining at all.
Yeah, she
Just a good girl.
she just found one on October. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's not hard to find.
Yeah, she found that one.
Oh, good boy. 'Cause I'm done now, Mama. But he worked really well. He got more and more advanced in the way he went. He's going to stop and talk. I think it's time to cool out. Everybody, you've done your hour. They've had enough. You're really lucky to have this nice place to work. It'd be ugly out there.
Yeah, it's windy and it is raw.
It's very nice in here.
You may want to rethink your afternoon.
What's that?
You might want to rethink.
We might want to come back here this afternoon. It's ugly out there.
I just told him no, but that's okay, my husband, because I told him.
Oh, does he want us gone?
Huh?
Does he want us gone?
No.
Oh.
No, because he wants to know if we need to do the arena again.
Oh, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter if it's not done.
Okay, that's what.
I just soon as they can work it like this.
With dressage people, so it's like.
Oh, I know. If they,
Like the fact that it's very.
excuse me, there's a piece of sneaker in the wrong place.
Yeah. I used to do dressage. I mean.
They're supposed to be the best.
When I don't have borders, he doesn't do it for 2 months.
Yeah,
I don't need that.
I don't care. You know, they're gonna dig it up anyway. But yeah, the dressage people are so funny about the footing.
You just tell me when you want to go over, right? No, when you just let me know.
I usually tell them if they could ride better, the horse would go better.
I thought that was you. So which horses are you riding there, sir? Oh. Oh, cool.